In a world where people from different cultures and backgrounds come together every day, effective communication has never been more important. But what happens when we don't speak the same language?
Hey everyone, welcome back to New to Canada. Today we're talking about something crucial in our globally connected world: intercultural communication. More specifically, we'll be exploring how even simple gestures can mean completely different things depending on where you are. You'll be surprised how something as common as a thumbs up can send very different messages across cultures. Let's start with the thumbs up gesture. In most Western cultures, it's a universal sign of approval, like when you're telling someone good job or everything's okay. But did you know that in some parts of the Middle East and West Africa, giving someone a thumbs up is considered offensive, almost like giving the middle finger in the West? So, what's a casual gesture in one place might be totally inappropriate in another. See how something so simple can get misinterpreted. This is why it's crucial to understand the cultural context of your audience. Next up, the classic peace sign. We all know it: two fingers raised, palm facing outwards, symbolizing peace and harmony. In Western cultures, it's almost a default gesture when someone wants to say hello or good vibes only. But wait, here's the catch. In countries like Australia, the UK and New Zealand, if you do the peace sign with your palm facing inward, it turns into a pretty harsh insult equivalent to flipping someone off. Pretty wild, right? It's these subtle differences that can completely change the tone of a conversation. Nodding the head is pretty common, right? In most places it means yes, or I agree. But in places like Bulgaria, they shake their heads for yes and nod for no. It's the opposite of what most of us are used to. Imagine the mix-up that could cause in a conversation. Now you see why learning these nuances is vital when communicating across cultures. Then there's the OK sign. In the US, it means everything is fine. It's a quick way to say all good. But in countries like Brazil, parts of Southern Europe, and even some places in the Middle East, this same gesture can be incredibly insulting, equating to calling someone worthless or giving them the finger. So what you might think is a friendly signal could end up offending someone deeply. And finally, let's talk about raising your eyebrows. In the US and many Western cultures, raising your eyebrows can show surprise or curiosity, but in some Middle Eastern cultures, it might indicate flirtation or even playful interest. It's fascinating how gestures, even when they seem universal, can carry entirely different meanings depending on where you are. So, why does all this matter? Well, in today's globalized world, we're more likely than ever to interact with people from different cultures, whether it's for work, travel, or simply meeting new people online. When we don't understand how our gestures might be perceived by others, we risk miscommunication, hurt feelings, or even conflict. But when we take the time to understand the nuances of intercultural communication, we open the door to more respectful and meaningful interactions. So next time you're traveling abroad or chatting with someone from a different culture, take a moment to think about how your gestures might be interpreted. A little knowledge can go a long way in building better connections and avoiding misunderstandings. Thanks for watching. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more tips on navigating our wonderfully diverse world. See you next time.